So as the birds are progressing, next stage up here in the shed here is they've surrounds, shed, night shelter, 10x10 run turned into a 30x20 run, and now we've been leaving them outside at night in the night shelter. Time's coming now where we've got to leave them outside all the time to try and harden them off, or get them used to the climate. So we're going to start leaving them out here now at night, but I'm just putting an electric fence around the whole rearing field just to deter anything that wants to come around and have a little sniff at night time, because obviously with the birds out there, they're a lot more vulnerable out there than what they are here. So that's the job that we're doing at the moment. So we've got all the electric fence wire all the way round now, the whole rearing field, and now it's the moment of glory. I'll try not to make the same mistake as I did yesterday and connect it all up and then grab hold of it. So we'll put the earth wire on first, the old scaffolding pole that will get filled up with water, so there's a really good earth there. Connect it to the actual fence. Lastly, so the green light's flashing, that's a good sign. That's banging out there, lovely. That's good. So when it comes up here tonight, we'll leave the birds out there, put the electric fence on there, and then the beginning of the process to harden them off. So basically this is a complete disaster. This piece of cover, or this strip of cover, is an absolute write-off now. We drilled it with maize and wild bird cover originally, end of May, beginning of June. Got absolutely baked off by the sun. It's not the best of bits of ground. It got absolutely baked off. So I re-drilled it with a catchment crop of all sorts of seeds I put in there just to try and get something to grow. Just checking it, absolutely hammered by flea beetle, which is just here. You can see that there. That's a classic sign of flea beetle. So this drive will be absolutely wrote off. We won't be able to do it at all this year. So not a good discovery. Nothing else we can do now. There, all that nibble, them holes, all through, all the way along there. Flea beetle. There's the maize. Why the maize wouldn't grow. Got dried out and frazzled, and then everything else is not growing. Well, it's trying to grow, but it's been had by flea beetle. So that black spot there, and that one there, that's the actual flea beetle in action. Chewing the seed, nibbling away, killing the game cover. So we've got first lot of partridges being delivered in about half an hour's time. So just come out and just put some grub underneath the hoppers, and I've put a couple of heaps all round. So hopefully when they come in, they'll find, especially the grub under the hoppers, they'll find that, see the hoppers, start using the grub out of the hoppers, and then hopefully from then onwards, once I know that they're using the grub out of the hoppers, won't have to put any more on the ground. And also when I start letting them out, they'll know what hoppers are, and when I put hoppers up, hopefully they'll keep them around here. So birds have arrived, they're all in there settling away. You can hear them chattering away nicely, so last thing to do, try not to electrocute myself. Lovely. We'll come back and have a little look at them in about an hour's time, and hopefully they've settled down.
Nice big warm welcome for Jeff and Jose.
Is that for me or him? It's for him. It's for him, isn't it? Ladies and gents, right, first can I say, right, the master, right, yeah, master of pigeon shooting. This man is a legend, basically. Most of you will know me from social media and Field Sports Channel, Jeff, yeah. I had the great pleasure of meeting Jeff a few years ago. A good friend of mine is Nicole Moore, who's out the back there, and Nicole, shooting girl with an afro, right, basically, and she's a really great friend of mine. And she said to me, I said to her, I'm going shooting with a guy called Jeff Garrett. She went, oh my God, that guy's fantastic, he's like my legend. I went, oh right, okay, right. So anyway, then I had to look Jeff up and I thought, oh my God, this guy is a legend. And we went pigeon shooting last year, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, down at Orleans. Yeah, and we had a fantastic day out. One of the things that really surprised me, it was like really funny, is I got there. Now, I do a little bit of pigeon shooting. I think I know a little bit about pigeon shooting. I thought. Okay, I got there, and when I go pigeon shooting, decoys, magnets, flappers, cradles, you name it, I've got every arsenal in the book. You know, if I'm going to fool these pigeons, I've got everything. I turn up to Jeff's, and Jeff turns up with a crate with 6 pigeons. And I looked at him and went, is that it? And he went, yeah, that's all we need. Yeah. And amazingly, it worked. Yeah. And I was like flabbergasted, right? Because I've got all this kit at home. But yeah, we had a great day, didn't we?
Yeah, fantastic day, you know.
We shot quite, I can't remember if we shot 20, 30, something like that. It wasn't like
just over 30, but it was a certain stage of the day, you know.
It was hard as well. The crop that we were on some crop that had been cut, I think it was wheat that had been cut, and we were at the bottom of the end of a little field, if I remember last year.
Yeah, well, that particular occasion, there was only the one place we could go. We had the M11 to our right, footpath at the top of it, and standing wheat to the left of it.
Yeah.
So we could only go in this one particular spot, which wasn't ideal on the day, but it was good enough to do what we wanted to do.
Right, and yeah, we had a great day. And then this year, guys, can I just have the pigeon out of the fridge, please? This year we went out again, and there was so this year there is a field sports film which we did 2 weeks ago.
About
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and again we're sort of on this piece of ground now. You know, basically when I go pigeon shooting, sort of open field, you're in the corner of a field, you look at the flight line, set it all up. Jeff puts us at the top of a hill on the corner of a wood, and the hill's coming up like that, and I'm looking and thinking, really again? And again, true to form, we shot about 30 odd pigeons, and we were there not very long, but they were coming in fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And one of the things that gets me about Jeff as well, he's such a natural with basically shooting them that even though the pigeons were coming through and sweeping through, and they were sort of hitting the canopy of the leaves. He was shooting them through the leaves and still getting 2 birds. Yeah, which I can't do that. I suffer from this thing called stalker's aim. Right? And I said this to you right at the beginning when we first started. Because I do so much stalking, it's unnatural for me to move and just keep moving as I shoot. And so what I tend to do is go like that and stop, bang. And of course the Pigeon's over there by that time. So it's quite funny. So I have these sort of like 2 little devils sitting on my shoulder, and one's going to me, follow through, follow through, follow through, and the other goes, stop! And that's what I do. And in this I basically do quite a bit of pigeon shooting. I don't get into that. But this time when I came up to you, I had a little bit of practice, hadn't I? I think I done quite well, didn't I?
It was very noticeable from your first visit to your second visit that you'd obviously done a bit of practice because you shot very well.
Thank you.
On your second visit.
It's contractually obliged to say.